What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So before we begin, I just want to talk quickly about something I'm doing right now, and it's been sort of a fan favorite thing. But basically, I am growing websites to help people make money down the road. Basically, I'm just replicating what I've been doing in the last 4 or 5 years. And I still have a couple of spots left. It's a done-for-you service where my team and myself will help grow a website that you don't really have to do much, but what I do is I get my students to sit down and actually learn how to do it so that they can replicate it for themselves down the road. Sort of like a done with you and done for you service. And the pricing is at the best it can be right now. If you guys are interested in that, hit me up in the description box down below. All of my information, how to reach me, is there. And of course, if you want coaching on any of this stuff, whoever I cover, right? Obviously, consider coaching with them because this is their video. I haven't done many original videos in quite some time. I've been focused on growing my business, my mission and purpose, right? That being said, if you want coaching with me and you like the way that I do shit and say shit, do it. All right, let's get right into the video and let's go.
Hey, so in this video, I want to talk about if your girlfriend breaks up with you or she leaves you or you're in no contact right now because she's pulling back and you've had to go into no contact and you're worried that she's going to forget about you, right? It's a very, very common concern with people who go no contact. They think, well, oh, she's going to forget about me. The moment I don't talk to her, I don't message her, I don't call her, she's going to forget about me. She's going to go off with another guy. She's going to meet somebody else that's going to give her time to go free and not even care about me, and I'll be out of mind, out of sight. Now I can tell you now that nothing is further from the truth, right? It's natural to assume that if you don't talk to your girlfriend, or you don't talk to any girl for that matter, she's going to forget about you.
So this is the number one worry that I have from all of my students. If I had to bag everything up together and, list off everything that everyone complains about or worries about or, gets upset about, this is it right here. This is it. Is she going to forget about me? And as Chris is about to say, it is absolutely we're wired to not want to be abandoned, right? So as soon as we think that we're going to go in no contact with somebody, oh my God, they're going to forget about me. They're going to And it is true with today's dating market and the availability that women have of men, for example, there are less women on dating apps than men, right? So, and average women get attention from men. So literally she can go and jump into a new thing right away. But a lot of guys who think that way also think that women are just robots and it's like they've never had feelings for you ever. So I'm right in the middle because sometimes women don't just move on. I've seen it happen. But that being said, you have to be aware and be careful of every single situation that can happen and be prepared for the worst. And I'm not saying that you guys should be focused on negativity because you guys know me. I'm a very positive, focus on optimism and just, but at the end of the day, you guys have to be prepared and know what the fuck you're doing because female nature is female nature. Okay. So that's the number one worry. And everybody is worried that they're going to be abandoned and forgotten about. So that's the one thing that I want you guys to take away from this video is it's very common to feel that way, A, and B, it's not what you think.
Counterintuitively, that's the opposite case. If you're always talking to her, if you're always messaging her, you're going to turn her off. You're going to push her away because, as I've talked about in my book, Atomic Attraction, if you're too responsive, and they've done a lot of studies into this, they've done studies in the US, the UK, Germany, China, Israel, European countries too, and in every single country, men who are too responsive, messaging too much, they turn women off.
Right? And to add to that, I just did a coaching session with a guy yesterday, not going to mention his name, but he's in the generation of people who are fucking Snapchatting each other all the goddamn time, right? And they will just run with it because they think it's normal. They're like, oh shit, it's just what we do, right? A lot of people say that. And it's like, dude, the fundamentals are going to save you. If you learn the fundamentals behind all of this shit, which is all the books that I have in the pinned comments down below and the description box down below, you're going to easily learn what works and what doesn't work. And that's what our coaching session was about yesterday. And I said, look, bro, pull back, relax, chill, take it easy, and just set dates. Try to always have a date in the pipeline, and then that's it. It's not that difficult, but guys who don't know the fundamentals are going to find it difficult, right?
Right, they kill attraction. It's seen as weak, needy behavior, and that is a turnoff to women because it shows that you're not mission focused, you're relationship focused, you're focused on her, you're trying to think about her and talk to her too much, when you should be focused on your mission and your purpose. Now, to get back to this, will she forget about you? Again, counterintuitively, no. The longer you go no contact, the more days that go by, the more she begins to wonder about you, the more she begins to miss you, the more she values the space that you give her, the freedom that you give her. These are very, very important things. And it's very, very difficult to lean into this and to feel comfortable doing it. It's not easy. That's why most men can't follow through when it comes to no contact, because it's not an easy thing to do. It raises the anxiety levels. You will get anxious. She will get more anxious. But at the same time, that's the kind of anxiety you need to bring sexual tension back into the relationship. That is very, very important.
And fellas, all I want you to do is just be stronger and more masculine than her. See, if a woman can outshine you in masculinity, that's a fucking problem. If she can spend longer time away from you than you can from her, that's a problem. And it's because men have become so feminized and so, just drilled with this message that men need to be open with their feelings and shit like that. And men they just don't know any better, truthfully. So if she can literally hold the power in the relationship longer than you, she's never going to respect you as a man. Women need to respect you before they love you. So if you can't do that, you're just going to fail.
I always say the one thing that's going to destroy a relationship, that's going to destroy attraction, it's anxiety, too much fear. And one of the biggest fears that men have is that a woman will forget about them, that she'll meet somebody else, and then that's it. But the opposite, like so many things in life, the opposite is actually true. Now, if your girlfriend's pulled back, she's left you, and you want to get her back, and you want the strongest possible chance of getting her back, I highly recommend you check out my Get Her Back action plan. You can pick up your copy today by clicking on the link below. And don't forget, I do Skype, phone, and email consultations. You can book a consultation with me on my website, develofattraction.com.
So, at the end of the day, we coaches see the same shit. I hate calling myself a fucking relationship coach, but that's, I guess, what I do. And we see the same shit. And I'm watching men fuck up and fail all the time. And it's because, again, they don't know the fundamentals. They don't know how to pull back and when to push. And they don't know what exactly turns a woman off and turns her on. And they don't know attraction techniques to keep a woman interested long term. And all of these things all come together to keep her attraction level to you high. And again, this is the number one worry. Is she going to forget about me? Right? When I talk to guys who are very low value, I guess, when I look at their lives, I'm like, okay, they're purposeless, they're not focused. These are what low value guys would be, I guess. And my job is to get them to work on these things, to work on these aspects. These are the guys that are the most focused on relationships and most focused on women. So when they go into no contact, they're the ones that are most worried because they don't have anything going on in life. They have nothing to build. I work on my purpose every single day. It's almost like a drug, because, and it can sound bad to certain people, but literally I am so plugged into it and like what I want to do. I think about it constantly, and everything else just comes and falls into place normally. Like, people respect you in a different way when you have a big goal. And two as well, on top of that, some people you can't even have conversations with that you used to. What excites you about me, like about a conversation, like, is business talk, right? How much have you grown? Oh, what did you do to grow? I've grown this much. This is what I did. I do SEO. You do social media. Oh my God. Like, and we could talk about it. Whereas my friends now, like, they're all working day jobs. So it's difficult for me to have, like, really engaging conversations with them outside of like, okay, let's game, bro. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of changes that happen to you as you grow as a person. And that's why I offer my website growth, of course, and my coaching and mentorship stuff, so I can help get you to the next levels, right? So focusing on your finances, that opens up a lot of freedom. And when you have a lot of freedom, you can, go shopping, get some new clothes. You can, you just open up the world to do more things. Shopping and getting new clothes is not just, you can do that while you have a fucking job. I know that. But you're open to a lot more ideas because you have so much more fucking energy and time, is where I was going with that. And that's why I offer that, right? And that's something that I want to grow and help people with, and just have a constant flow of people in there, because it's going to be something that, it's growing. It's simply growing. There's so many more people looking for the information on the internet every single day. Okay, so billions of searches a day or something like that. It's insane. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys are interested in any of that stuff that I had to offer, let me know. But honestly, I agree with Chris in this video. Okay, you don't have to worry.